Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. It's getting very tough right now on the issue of, power rotation in the two major political parties in Nigeria. Don't forget that the Southerners are totally in need of power come 2023 already. For APC, we know there's someone whom everybody's looking at. Tinubu is there, and some other key people from the southeast. Now, unfortunately, the Northerners are not ready to relinquish their power. A key political stakeholder who has represented the interests of his own state and even the nation in different positions, has decided to speak up about the possibility of Southerners being allowed to lead. You're going to see the reason why the southern part of Nigeria may not test that office again based on the notion of the Northerners. But before we give you full details of the news, we'd like to encourage you, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish out. As Nigerian two major political parties struggle to shake off the ensuing schism over power rotation in 2023, a former lawmaker, Senator Shehu Sani, has stated that the latest quest by the North to retain power was due to the fear that a southern president could accelerate breakup of the country. Sani, who was a member of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC and won election into the 8th Senate on the platform of the party, stated these on Monday in Abuja while filing questions on the ensuing controversy on power rotation among the various component units in Nigeria. While members of the APC from the South have stated many times that there exists a gentleman agreement that after the expiration of the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023, power should shift to the South, the North has, however, chosen to ignore the arrangement, saying power rotation breeds poor leadership. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, on the other hand, has zoned its national chairman position to the North with the hope that its presidential candidate will come from the South. The issue has led to infighting among two leading political parties and had pit the North against the South. However, Sani, who is never shy of controversy, has provided an insight into the thinking of the North, saying that the ensuing agitation across the South is causing anxiety and fear in the North, which believe a Southern president would not be willing to suppress. Critics in the South have accused President Muhammadu Buhari of being eager to deploy the military to clamp down on separatists while ignoring bandits in the North, despite the high level of insecurity in the region. However, Sani said the North's major concern is the possibility of Nigeria breaking up under a southern president, adding that politicians hardly honor gentleman's agreement. Sani stated further that the belligerent attitude of southern governors on open grazing and value-added tax has also spurred the North into kicking against ceding power to the South. The former lawmaker pointed out that collection of value-added tax by state is not in the interest of the states in the North, and a president from the South can easily make it happen. Sani also commented on the different situation in the two biggest political parties and how they may react to 2023 presidency going to the South. He said the two main parties have different targets because of their unique circumstances. He pointed out that the separatist agitation have changed the narrative of the North, and there is a likelihood if the situation were normal, the North would have agreed, but it has reached a stage where daggers are drawn. He further averred that for the APC, it is honorable for the party to shift power to the South, but the condition is not the same with the PDP, pointing out that the People's Democratic Party do not have the leverage and the privilege to say this is where the candidate will come from. There is no viable presidential candidate in the opposition party who is willing to pump all his resources in the quest for the presidency of Nigeria as an opposition party. Atiku Abubakar remained the only viable person from the opposition party for a number of reasons, because he has been contesting for a long time, and they do not have the power of deciding where the power should come from. How the PDP will win the election is first paramount to them, but for the APC, it is incumbent on them because the president would have spent 80 years by 2023, so it is morally responsible for them to honor it. But PDP, it is a dicey one because they are not in power. I mean, this treatment of this issue of equality in politics is one big trouble that will go further to divide Nigeria. Now, most people believe that agitation and all of that is happening in the South is the main crux for, breakage of the country. But I tell you, it will be worse if the South, the North, does not relinquish power to the South. And that's the truth. Because already that agreement was not being shut down by APC, when they were vying for that position. They allowed the Northerner to lead. Even the likes of Tinubu, despite the fact that age was already not too favorable for him, but he had to put his greed on check and decide that a Northerner should go. Right now, if the Northerners continue with this, it's not going to augur well come 2023 if Nigeria still remain one. Now, I want to read some of the comments of Nigerians before we go further. This one says, I'm telling you, Sani, Nigeria will remain one if South was elected as Nigerian president. But if by any means another Northerner emerges as Nigerian president come 2023, surely Nigeria will break. All of you know the truth, but you didn't say it. Nigeria belongs to all of us. For me, APC are still emphatic that the issue of zoning is absolutely not a good one. Everybody should be granted an opportunity, to fight for that position. But just exactly what this young man has said, if they do not allow Nigerians, this gentleman agreement to continue, I tell you the truth that division is inevitable. Before now, President Muhammadu Buhari has said that, the unity of the country is non-negotiable. But if things are not done aright, it will surely be negotiable. I tell you, if you don't give power to the South, if you don't allow them to rule for the next 80 years, then get ready, because the unthinkable will happen. Now, it's even getting worse in the sense that even when we're talking about South, we have 3 geopolitical zones in the southern part of Nigeria. We talk about the Southwest, the Southeast, and also the South-South. And if you look at these 3 geopolitical zones, you realize that 2 of them, that is Southwest and also South-South, have been granted an opportunity to represent the southern part of Nigeria in Aso Rock. But unfortunately, the Southeast have not tested it. But with the agitation, the big question is, would the party members allow Southeasterners to take it? Don't forget that with what is ongoing currently, IPOP is not willing at any time to change their mind concerning the issue of seceding from Nigeria. Every time, wherever you go, check your news, everything they say is, we want Biafra, we want Biafra, we want Biafra. And here there are political elite also who are saying, we do not want Biafra, we want to still stay our one united country. Now, the big question is, if he is allowed to end his 80-year term, and he's been put under intense pressure to make that decision, will it be allowed to fly? Don't forget that secession is not a crime. Secession is absolutely one of the rights of Nigeria. At any time you can secede, self-determination, decide to go your own way. So if a southern southern president gets on board, certainly I know that this issue of breakage will happen, except everything is turned around. Restructuring is brought into bay. We give our chances for each of the states to operate as a country on the framework of restructuring. I think that will help a great deal. I'd like to leave it there. Go to